this case for the kind of the electronic communications world. What is it that made you overcome that and make you want to write this script?
Right, but my feelings about the internet are actually irrelevant to anybody's enjoyment. But what made me overcome it was that I didn't think it was a movie about Facebook. Really, I thought that it was a movie that has themes as old as storytelling itself, of friendship and loyalty and class, jealousy, power, these things that Aeschylus would write about, or Shakespeare would write about, or Paddy would write about. And luckily for me, none of those people were available, so I got to write about it. David really agreed that you should talk about it, that this wasn't...
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of, internet chatter when it was announced that we were going to make this movie that, I think people thought we were making a sequel to The Net, or we were going to do some kind of bad hopping, but, I mean, I really didn't know anything about the origins of Facebook. I just had a dry read of a script that was, had a bunch of people in it that I felt I knew and intimately and could relate to and empathize with, and that was a lovely, wonderful 2 hours.
All right, I just want to ask you, because the opening scene, number one, is so great, but number two, it so instantly pulls you right in. I mean, there's no question that you get on board with the film right away. How long did it take you to figure out where to begin the film?
Well, once I had Mark's blog, which you see in the movie and which is pretty much verbatim, I made it a little bit shorter, but that, that it was clear that he'd just gotten his heart broken by a girl, and that this was going to be a night of drinking and blogging and this revenge stunt face smash. I knew that I wanted to start with, I wanted to see him get his heart broken by a girl, but I wanted to see that scene. But, since you brought up that it was 9 pages, that it's 2 people sitting in a bar, again, a lot of directors would come along and said, and particularly, because of David, what he's most known for is being peerless as a visual director. So intuitively, this is an unusual marriage of director and material, because I write people talking in rooms. And you would think that the director would come along and say, listen, I just don't know what I'm going to point the camera at. Can't we get a movie like this with a 9-page scene of 2 people talking at a table? And I'm just going to throw it back to David.
Good scene. So there's no problem in sublimating, your desire to show off if what you're presenting is something that you think is what it's going to take to kind of speak to audience. I love that. I mean, originally the script began was in black, and you hear the voices over the black, and I kind of wondered, well, why don't we just see the Columbia logo and start hearing them then, and hear the jukebox and hear all the people talking, and let people know, pin your ears back, man. You got to pay attention, because we're starting over if we could start over the over the trailers of other movies. That's what I actually had, at one point we talked about the notion of putting the credits over that opening scene, so it was just like jukebox, cacophony, people dropping burger plates, and 2 people talking right over the top of each other, and unit production manager. Just like information overload. But I just thought the team teed up exactly who this guy was, exactly what the stakes were, exactly what the world was, and it taught you how to watch the movie. So, and also when Aaron read it, it was 4.5 minutes. It was 9 pages and 4.5 minutes. So the whole thing was, let's get everybody used to the idea of 9 pages and 4.5 minutes.
I'd like to